Hello and welcome back to Glenleathann for another episode. So today we're going to carry on liming the grass fields like we started in the last episode, towards the end of the last episode. I have bought plenty more of lime, so they're all stacked up, ready to go. We did one field last episode. I've just got the other three to be getting on with. And then what I'm going to do, I think, is subsoil the two fields that need ploughing, and then we'll look at getting some crops in the ground. Is the plan of action. So this obviously this field won't take very long. We'll whip round this one. Go back and get some bits of mist. But yes, that's the plan of action today. I haven't really done any work off screen, so we're just sort of carrying on where we left off. There we go. Zip up this middle. I have got a mod that allows us to use a muck spreader as a lime spreader, which we might do later down the line. There we go, run out of lime. Go and fill up again. I'm tempted to swap this tractor out because it's quite loud compared to the normal tractors. I've noticed anyway. Leave it running. There we go. Yeah, I should probably check on my sheep as well, see if they're doing okay. On 10% health now, so if I fast forward time, they'd obviously they get up to 100% pretty quick. Just because we're running in normal time at the moment. There we go. I'll have to get some pallet forks as well for this, so I can move the pallets of wool around. There we go. Like that. Up. So yeah, we're going to try and crack on with this, get this done. Just going to get these little bits down here that I've missed. It recognises them. There we go. Perfect. Lovely. There we go, smashing job. So we've got two other fields left. And then I can't remember from the last episode which ones need ploughing. We're obviously going to subsoil them, but so field 31 and 26 need doing. 31 shouldn't take too long to subsoil. 26 will obviously take a bit longer. That one there on the hill. So yeah, we recently had Court Farms come out as well. Probably an unpopular opinion. And obviously a lot of people will probably disagree with me, but not a massive fan of it, if I'm being honest. I don't think it lives up to the hype. It's a nice map, and I'd probably play it, but the gateways on it are very, very tight. You know, I like English countryside maps, you know, and tight lanes and whatnot, but some of those gateways, they're so tight to the point you just cannot get in them at all. So I think unless he updates that, that's the only quarrel I really have with the map at the moment, is that some of the gateways are just very, very tight. And there's some fences in the gateways which just make no sense whatsoever being there. So I think, yeah, it's looking like I'm probably not going to play the map, if I'm being completely honest. Yeah, it just hasn't lived up to the hype in my expectation. I mean, if he fixed the gateways, I probably more than likely would play the map. I just, yeah, really, really struggled to get in some gateways, and yeah, it just wasn't enjoyable to play at the end of the day. So I am still hoping. I was hoping to start my series on Saxthorpe last week, but I never got a chance to record the first episode. But hopefully this week I'll get time to. So, because that's a brilliant map that's come out recently. But yeah, so far everyone seems to be enjoying this series, which is really, really good. So, really pleased with that. I mean, like all my series, the aim at the end of the day is to own all the land at the end of it. So, and obviously we've got a lot of fields to own on this map. So this series should hopefully go for quite a long time, is the plan of action. Yeah, let me know what you guys think of Court Farms. I think it's a very nice looking map, don't get me wrong. You know, textures and the lighting and everything is great, and I like the yards and whatnot. It's just those gateways, they're just very, very tight. There's some places where he's needed to put a double gateway in, and he's just put a single gateway, and it, yeah, makes it impossible to get any size combine in, let alone the one that he starts you with. So yeah, that's the only thing that's letting me down with the map at the moment. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of it. But I think definitely I'm going to be sticking with this map and Saxthorpe. They're the two great maps to be playing at the moment. I think a lot of people as well have, I have heard a lot of people have similar opinions to me on Court Farms as well, so that the gateways are just so tight. Whether there's a single gateway there in real life, not sure, but For farm sim, he yeah, he needs to put some double gateways in some places, and where he's got fences put in as well, it just doesn't, I just seems very pointless. He's got a fence right by a gateway, which makes it impossible to try and swing round and turn into the field. But anyway, enough of that. I'm going to crack on and get these two last fields limed, and we'll come back for a bit of subsoiling. Right, so I've finally finished liming. Got the subsoiler hooked on. So we'll get this subsoiled. This field shouldn't take very long. Obviously this is the small one. The other one will take a bit of time. But yeah, the plan of action is obviously to subsoil both fields, and then we'll reseed them in grass. We'll obviously have to roll them after we've seeded them, and then we'll get all the fields fertilised. So in amongst seeding as well, we've obviously got to seed our arable field. Get that, get the next crop of wheat put in that. So yeah, that's where we're at. Plenty of work to do. Plenty. It does seem a shame to obviously subsoil this, but it's one of those, at the end of the day we're going to get more yield from the grass from doing it, so it's going to be worthwhile doing it at the end of the day. It counts towards our environmental score as well. 164 at the moment. So yeah, if I zoom in, it'll show it. Will it show it? No. Still not worked out how to show them up all the time. Yeah, we're gonna get GPS. Hold on. I've not got GPS installed on this tractor. Huh. I guess we're doing it by hand then. I thought I'd use this tractor instead of the John Deere, because we use the John Deere quite a bit, so as a bit of a change, I thought we'd use the Massey Ferguson. Make it do a bit of work. I mean, this has got 13 hours on it. John Deere's got 7 hours. It's done more than the Massey Ferguson has. Sorry, the John Deere has, rather. Quite surprising. I didn't realise that. Waiting for that corn to be ready as well to harvest. But yeah, we'll crack on with it, obviously. I've shown you quite a bit of subsoiling, so I won't show it all. Subsoiling with a view. Right, so I've finished this field. It's all done. So I'll move on to the other one. This one here, this is the second one we've got to subsoil. And then what I can do is I'll plant both of them in grass, and then we'll do the arable field as well, plant that in wheat. And then we'll get everything fertilised, everything rolled. And that'll be a good job done. Good day's work. There we go. So this will obviously take a bit longer than the other one. But it shouldn't take too long. Shouldn't hopefully take too long. Probably takes a bit longer because I haven't got any GPS installed on this. I'll have to rectify that in the future. Or if I get it on a... If I buy another tractor similar size, I'll have to put it on that. Yeah, I wonder if the environmental score's gone up at all. No, still 64, but obviously, where is it? Tillage. That's what it's counting towards, so... Yeah, I'm hoping that, obviously... I know it'll improve the yield anyway, but I'd hope that it would improve the environmental score as well. Because obviously when we come to sell stuff, that'll give you a bonus. But yep, I'm going to crack on with this field and I'll see you at the end. Also as well, one thing I forgot to mention was obviously the horse pack is currently on pre-order at the moment. It's 10% off. So at the time that this video goes out, you've got a week to pre-order it if you haven't already to get 10% off. There is always a link down in the description below for all the DLC, so if you haven't already picked it up and you're looking to, I'd massively appreciate if you use my link or my my code, which is ASFarming at checkout. Supports me in the channel a little bit, so but yes, that obviously comes out a week tomorrow. The 25th of July it comes out, so I will do a video on it anyway, showcase all the different machines or tools rather. But yeah, it looks a really good pack, to be honest. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I think pounds it works out with the 10% off about £7.70, and then I think it's £8.70 or 60 with the without the discount. So yeah, if you're gonna get it, definitely worthwhile pre-ordering it before it comes out to get that that little bit discount. But yeah, thought I'd just mention that because obviously it's not too far away from being released. I think for the amount that it costs as well, you got obviously the different cultivators and seeders, plus the map. So for £7.70, I'd say it's pretty good. I know a lot of people have said that obviously in previous FS versions when we first got it, we didn't have to pay for it. But I suppose from back then to now, you've got the new updated machines. It's one of those at the end of the day. I think, you know, for £7.70 I don't mind paying it. I think if it was more than that, then yes, it doesn't seem right to charge as much for it. But the biggest way I look at it as well with the DLCs is it's supporting giants at the end of the day. Even if it's a DLC that you don't want, it's still supporting giants, you know, in the, you know, for the future when they do make DLCs that you want. Because it's one of those, if people don't buy the DLCs or the extra content for the game, then they'll stop making it DLCs, is the way to look at it. So because they'll think that no one wants DLCs, So that's, yeah, that's the way I look at it personally anyway, but obviously everyone's got their own opinion on it. Yeah, there we go. So I'm just finishing up the last bit. That'll be this field done as well, which will be a good job done. I don't think we're going to make a start on seeding today. Just with our time's gone with things, but we've got a fair amount of work done today. I'm very pleased. Very pleased. I'm just going to install, if I can remember which tab it is. I am going to install a pressure washer, because I do need one. Keep the machines clean. As you can see, I have got the seeder all ready to go, so that's what we'll be cracking on with next episode, which would be good. We'll get both grass fields reseeded, and we'll get the arable field seeded in wheat. And then obviously, yeah, we'll get everything fertilised and rolled. Yeah, give this a quick wash. We'll even clean the front weight. There we go. Perfect. Park this back in here. There we go, put it forward a bit. And that is going to be us for today. We'll have a quick check, see how our sheep are doing now health-wise. There we go, they're up to 30%, so they're slowly going up. Slowly but surely going up. Which is nice. Obviously, plenty of food. But yes, that is where I'm going to end today's episode. If you have enjoyed, as always, please hit that like button. And if you're new to the channel as well, please consider hitting the subscribe button. And I will catch you in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. Bye, guys.